Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium.
Oh, Portia going in on Kandi. She said you're a bitch and you're fake as hell. Oh, it's a fucking flashback. I was like, how did we get here? Child, they had to do that because the ratings got so bad. They was like, look, we gotta fuck for you. We gotta fuck, we promise. Just give us a few minutes. Oh, Lord, we got Kandi and the Candy Factory. Donna Warner sachets in. I've got places to be. Girl, your dick appointment gonna wait for your sorry ass. And Carmen's here too. Okay, and they got their little shit-starting friend. Even though they really all Kandi's little shit-starting friends. Oh, meanwhile, across town, Portia, her sister, and Dennis are together promoting his business. Okay, so now we're gonna clear up the shit with Phaedra and the fight at Kandi's birthday party, because I never really believed that, like she's pregnant. She ain't that crazy. Oh, and we see Kandi's master plan came into action. Yeah, she invited your ass, Portia, so that Dennis could run into his most recent ex and there could be some real drama. Ooh, she trying to fuck with your marriage, girl. She pulling a Heffley. That is some low-key foul shit. But Portia, you pulled some low-key foul shit, so I ain't surprised. Kandi like, oh no, I'm gonna put the cheating in your face. We getting two real different versions of the same event. Oh God, this is season 1 all fucking over again. Except this time you let Portia in just to piss her off and kick her out. You got this shit from Sheree. This is an old Sheree move. That's pathetic, Kandi. Old Sheree ass. How you gonna steal an idea of all things from Sheree? Honestly, I wouldn't want shit she had. Not an idea, not anything out of that mold-filled house, nothing. Nothing. Not even a moment of her time. Jamie, I want to know why you turned and ran from Portia. Mama ain't teach you how to grab your keys real quick and get them in between your fingers like this and get that motherfucker in the eye. And then Kandi gonna say, oh, well, it's good that she was put out. It wasn't on the blogs. Acting like you had no idea, like you don't have alerts on everybody on the cast. You think I'm stupid? She thinks you're stupid. Kandi, if you're gonna do this, go on and be devious about it. Go on and stroke your cat and say, oh, yes, that's fabulous. Don't play dumb. You ain't good at that. Like fashion, you ain't good at it. Oh, production fucking with them. Production fucking with them. Todd gonna say, well, you know when Portia get a little Hennessy and y'all thought y'all was gonna set Portia up as some drunk, angry woman. Ha! She's preggers. And I don't believe she was in anybody's fight. I believe y'all set this trifling shit ass up to try to fuck her up. Ooh, Todd, you see, this is a moment as a heterosexual man, you need to stay out of women's business. Cause you painting her as a drunk and she pregnant, sober as hell. And we done seen that shit for the past few episodes. And it's not the first we're hearing about this girl. This was Kandi's setup, please. Ooh, they got your ass now, Kandi. They are going to embarrass the fuck out of you. So with Portia's group, they agree this shit was a pure setup. With Kandi's group, they putting out, well, you know Dennis still talking to this girl. I don't know what to believe. I don't know if I believe that because now I know y'all setting people up. I feel like this is just Kandi's vendetta. And Portia knows exactly what's going on over there. She said they're talking about me, they're talking about Dennis. They saying he's still fucking and they talking big shit. And they are. All right, they coming with it tonight. All right, we finally got Cynthia's video conference boyfriend 10 episodes in. So I guess she got a cut rate for 3/4 of the season. Child, Noelle voicemail ain't even set up. How the fuck she missing you like that? How the fuck she crying at her going away party when she can't even get a message from her mama? Girl, boom. I believe Cynthia being a mess more than I believe Noelle being a mess. Look at Mallory trying to look good. I guess now that she left her man, she put on a little makeup. Child, he got to talk to you about something, yeah, his video conference rates. He wants to take it up a notch. I can tell this relationship fake because Cynthia talking about marriage. I almost called her Kenya because it was so damn fake. It feels like a different producer did this episode. Different producer, different director, like all that. Oh, Lord, now we're in Nene Leaks' bare-walled ass house. I damn near want to put a shawl on. That place feels drafty. Penelope Thomas Bailey. In all white. They giving us Miami teas. Why? What? Y'all need Nene. You see, this shows how desperate Nene is for a plot line, and I don't think she needs to come back next season. If this is all she can give, Penelope Thomas, child, Cynthia gave up on his ass, and I have too. Okay, and now we got Greg's health. Hope he gets better, but not really here for this. And I don't care enough about Penelope Thomas either, so yeah, this is a low fast forward. And a no fuck. So Tanya invites Eva and her owl-looking husband over for dinner. Ah! They making fun of Clark Atlanta, HCU. I was that girl. What was her name? I can't even remember it. What was it? Angelique? I don't, it was something. Angelique, Angeline, Angela. Doesn't really matter. Yavanna. Oh, Eva gotta tell Tanya something. Oh, now we're talking about Tanya's win in the fashion competition with Thieving Marlowe. Well, I mean, you can't compare a woman that can go into a store with a real credit card and, a heifer who's got to get shit from her boosters. The credit card will always win. Oh, we talking about the Nene Low sunglass shade. And apparently it is a big deal because Tanya was like, I fucked up with that. Eva tells Tanya, well, you know what, girl? I'm on the outs too. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do another bachelorette party, and we're going to do it somewhere fabulous and out of the country. Now, I'm not into spinning the globe and picking a place because there's too many places I don't want to go. Exactly. Russia, North Korea, another another So they're going to go to Tokyo instead, and it's about time they went somewhere like the Beverly Hills Housewives do, just random out-of-the-country places. Now, Nene, Tanya's closet may not have been as big as you would have liked, but she has a hibachi room. That looked more like a griddle than a hibachi, but whatever. Ha! Oh my God! I like Cynthia because Cynthia don't really front. Cynthia never pretended to be super rich. Cynthia lives in a regular house, and it's a nice house. I mean, I guess for these girls, it's a regular house. She ain't pretending to have no hibachi room or no 2-story closet. And here she is, scraping out the guacamole from a Moe's container so that her and her man, her virtual man, can have a nice lunch when he show up. That's real. I can identify with that because I sure don't make homemade guacamole. I don't really eat guacamole, but a lot of my friends like it, so I always keep it. And I be doing the same thing, acting like that shit homemade. I'll make some things. I'll order some things from a restaurant. I plate everything that's delicious. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. That's really all that matters. All right, so we got the Cynthia man reveal. We don't need to see all this kissing. We don't. He looked kind of like Peter Guns. Cynthia's like, oh, thank God he showed up. I did not want to look like Kenya all season. Honey, you kind of do, but we're going to let that go for now. I got it on mute. I'm going to look at the closed caption for this shit, because, fucks are like at 0.0001. I don't care what he going to tell you, because y'all ain't getting married. Fast forward. Oh, God, he said, will you be my lady? I thought y'all was already dating an exclusive. Fast forward. I guess she ordered the 90s package from his ass. Okay, so we got Shamari and Ronnie in marriage counseling. Fast forward again, I don't give a shit. Y'all keeping this union together however you can. You've agreed not to break up. You done cheated. You done come back together. We done found that out in the first 3 episodes and got good and fuckless by the 4th. We done seen this on too many other shows. He ain't having no outside babies like Kirk, so we don't give a shit. We get the marriage drama on Married to Medicine. Okay, let's get back to the Portia crap. So Cynthia goes by Portia's, and they discuss Kandi setting her ass up at that party. So apparently Mike can't keep his hands off of Cynthia. I don't know if I buy that. I mean, this is 10 episodes in. That's like 2 months you ain't seen him. Oh, and Nene shows up with Shamir. So we see the team forming against Kandi. Ha! Portia says, I noticed one of Kandi's minions, Jamie, the new Carmen, circling around me with the hussy. And now Nene and Kandi's feud ignites again. Nene said, look, the issue ain't the minions. The issue is the leader. All that bullshit is coming from the top. This is her vendetta against you girls. Escape all over again. Who can you run to when you need love? And she tells everybody she pregnant so they know she wasn't drunk at the party. And everybody happy for her. And now everybody wants to know, well, Kandi, if this wasn't a setup, why didn't you call? You've upset the pregnant lady. We didn't know she was pregnant. We thought she was drunk. That's gonna go over real well. So we're at Tanya and Eva's hibachi party. And I guess this is Tanya's house. I like it. Oh my God. That jumpsuit is everything. And the belt, girl, that is the motherfucking truth. Marlo wishes. I think back when Marlo came on the show, she had money like this, but now her coin getting a little funky. Your coin is honest and true. That's a fashionista. Kandi, why are you showing up looking like a referee? Everybody looks so regular compared to Tanya. I'm starting to like her ass. So now Kandi get to telling the girls about the drama at the party. Kandi get loud when she backpedaling pussy pops. Backpedaling pussy pops. Cynthia said, I heard your staff was stalking Dennis. And Kandi said, now hold up. Before I get to blowing up on your ass, she petty as fuck to me. Kandi, she was following up behind after the initial incident. She never would have followed behind if the heifer hadn't started it. Portia is the type to finish it, and you know this. You said turn on her. She can't stand it. It's her trigger. You're smart. You're smart. Oh, and in struts Nene with her antlers aglow. So, of course, weak-ass Cynthia gotta hand the good plot line off to Nene and say, hey, can you tell Kandi what Portia said? I'm too scared. And Nene say, well, you know what, Kandi ain't called the heifer, so she thought it was a setup. And Nene like, you know what, I don't even know if I want to go further into this. You look like you gonna get in my ass. Oh, and Kandi saying, oh, she was gonna fight her. I don't know if she was pregnant, if she was gonna throw them bows. I do think she was going to be like, what the hell are you doing? But I don't know about a bow. I think she was going to throw the baby in that woman's face. Oh, and Kandi get in her real feelings. You should be calling me to apologize for acting out. No, you still want an apology for season 9. That's what you want. Can't let it go, Kandi. Oh, and Portia's on her way. And I guess this is when we get to the fight that we started with. And of course, Portia's the last to arrive. And we get the do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do confrontation music. See, Kandi, you're trying to paint Portia as the aggressor when we know you set this shit up. You and Todd planned to bring us the bullshit. Oh, you like, I'm gonna have a plot line now. And that's why they kept your ass on, because they knew you was gonna stir that turd. Honestly, I want Phaedra to come back. I want to see what you got in store for her ass. And now we're back to exactly where we started from, so let's get to Married to Medicine.
So as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.